We talk a lot about mental health, preparation, right? We live in a society in an era where mental health is prevalent. Like, there's no more secrecy about it. If you need help, you can get help. You took it upon yourself to work on your mental health prior to diving into this iconic role. Talk to us about that journey.
Yeah, I think a big part, I can't remember if somebody told me like about therapy in general, or if I was just like, I feel like I should do this so that I'm prepared, right? And I wanted to make sure that, like, cause we thought this show was gonna be huge, right? Like, and it was, it was.
Yeah.
But like, I think the way I thought about it was like, I'm about to be famous. Like, my face is gonna be all over and I wanted to make sure I was ready for that. Cause like, I come from Muskegon, Michigan, which is like a small town in Michigan, right?
Muskegon?
Yeah.
What's the major city outside that?
Grand Rapids. That's the closest one,
Okay.
and that's on the west side. Everybody know Detroit. That's on the east side.
Yeah,
so it's like, I don't, and even Detroit, it's not New York, it's not LA, it's not Chicago. So it's like all the, like, it was a lot to digest, right? So I think for me, I wanted to make sure that, like, regardless of what happened in my career, I built a strong foundation that I could build on, and making sure that I knew what I wanted out of this, right? And that I wasn't gonna allow other people to tell me what I wanted, right? I wasn't gonna allow people to put me in a box or put me here or there. I'm like, nah, this is what I want out of this, and this is what I'm fighting for. And it gave me, like, therapy, and I'm still in therapy, so it's like, it don't stop, right? So it's just, and I had to realize that too, because everything that, like, we worked on, like, whether it's career, relationships, like, familiar relationships, like, it all bleeds into each other, right? And understanding, like, boundaries and, like, again, what you will and won't go for. And I think that was really, I needed that, yeah. So
it's tough to navigate being as young as you are, being in Hollywood.
Yeah.
A lot that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, yeah, you get to drive down Sunset and see Winning Time in your face on the side of a building.
It's crazy. And if you're not prepared for that, you can let that shit go to your head.
Right? You want to talk about sky high.
Yeah.
People don't understand, and Mike mentioned at the beginning, it was 2 seasons and then the show gets canceled. If you're not grounded and everything you are tied up into that show or that character, and now it no longer exists, there's no way to go but down.
Yep.
And it's safe to say that therapy has helped you navigate losing such an iconic role and a show, and to continue to push forward.
I'll tell you this, when I got the call that we were getting canceled, it felt like like something lifted off my shoulders.
Oh, wow.
Because I feel like at that point, we was in the middle of the strike. We weren't promoting the show. We had been getting, hearing about, like, the show might not get renewed, right? And for me, being in there, it felt like purgatory, because I'm just, like, sitting here waiting to either, like, get the show picked up. I can't really book any other jobs. And like you just said, like, I always looked at Winning Time as a job, right? It's not my career. I want to have a career in this thing. So it's like, with Winning Time, it was a stepping stone for me to now be on podcasts with y'all, talking to y'all. Like, people know who I am now, and I'm meeting with heads of studios and stuff. So it's like, I'm ready to go to get that next thing now. Like, I'm trying to build forward. So it's like, with not being able to go do that, it felt like I was just waiting for my life to get going, Yeah, and once they told us that it was canceled, I was like, all right, bet, now I can go.
Wow.
Go get the next job.
It took some of the mental pressure off.
Yeah, because, like, I'm just sitting there waiting to figure out if we're going to get that 3rd season or not. And it's like, if we got it, cool, now I can plan accordingly. But, like, if not, either way, like, if we get the season 3 or we don't, I get to prepare. But if I don't know if we're going to do one or the other, I'm just sitting there waiting for other people to tell me how I get to live my life for the next